to rise that flag of epilepsy, that was because, first of all, I needed to understand really what's epilepsy.
Okay.
Tu peux avoir mal à la tête, mais tu comprends pas exactement la cause de ce mal de tête.
Okay.
Donc, il faut faire des recherches. Et quand j'ai commencé, when I started really doing researches, especially down in Congo, DRC, this is when pushed me to rise up even more. But now coming backwards is something really dear to my heart because myself, I went through it.
You went through it?
Yeah.
Walk us through. Tell us with people who went through this.
Yeah. No, I'm diving into that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm diving into that. So d'abord, parce que d'abord, when I wanted to rise that flag of epilepsy, that was because, first of all, I needed to understand really what's epilepsy.
Okay.
Tu peux avoir mal à la tête, mais tu comprends pas exactement la cause de ce mal de tête.
Okay.
Donc, il faut faire des recherches. Et quand j'ai commencé, when I started really doing researches, especially down in Congo, DRC, this is when pushed me to rise up even more. But now coming backwards is something really dear to my heart because myself, I went through it.
You went through it?
Yeah.
Walk us through. Tell us.
12 years of epilepsy.
Really?
It was not easy.
Oh.
Moko, tatabo, mamabo.
See, this is when pushed me to rise up even more. But now coming backwards is something really dear to my heart because myself, I went through it.
You went through it?
Yeah.
Walk us through. Tell us.
12 years of epilepsy.
Really?
It was not easy.
Oh.
Ce n'était pas facile du tout. Le stigma que le monde, en tout cas, a créé tout autour de cette maladie est réel. And I faced it every single day of my life. I mean, since the time it started until the time it ended, really, it was 12 years of rejection, 12 years of prejudgment, of insult, of my God, of so many negative words, of my God, what can I faced it. I faced it at work, I faced it in school, I faced it at university, I faced it at church, I faced it on the street. I faced it. It was
not
not
on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
In the month, how many times you had a crisis?
In a month.
Moko, tatabo, mamabo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another powerful edition of the podcast La Majorité Silencieuse. Today, we are honored to host a woman who embodies elegance, intelligence, resilience, and purpose. A beauty queen with a mission, a voice for the voiceless, a daughter of the Democratic Republic of Congo, who has carried her culture proudly into international stage. Ange Gracia Susuzande is not just a crown holder. She's a movement, from being crowned Miss Nation International 2024-2025, where she also won Miss Nation Charity 2025, to previously earning Miss Popularity and Best Talent at Miss Congo UK 2017, finishing as the second runner at Miss Africa Great Britain 2018, winning Miss Central Princess at Miss Pride of Africa 2023, and reaching the top 10 at Miss Universe DRC 2025. Her journey is one of perseverance and excellence. But beyond the gowns and crowns, she's a professional hairstylist with decades of experience, a talk show presenter, pageant coach, gospel singer, entrepreneur, minister of the church, youth leader, and charity advocate. That's why we will talk about it tonight. Educated in art, fashion, photography, media, and business, including study at London College of Fashion and currently pursuing project management at Arden University. She represents beauty with brain and vision. Most importantly, she's deeply committed to charity work, particularly advocating for people living with epilepsy, a cause close to her heart. Tonight, we go beyond the crown. We meet the woman behind the title. Welcome, Ange Gracia Susuzande.
Wow, can I just applaud you?
How does it sound?
Yeah.
Is that you, right?
That is definitely me.
Oh my God, I can do it in any language
Oh
if
wow.
you want.
No, you know what? You should do this in French.
You want me to do it in French?
Do it in French.
I'll try for you. Let
Brilliant.
me see.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay, my ancestors will help me. Mesdames et messieurs,
Ouais.
peuple du Congo, diaspora stratégique de la République, le monde est en récomposition. À l'est de notre pays, les tensions persistent. Le Rwanda est cité dans le rapport international. Les équilibres régionaux sont fragiles. Les puissances étrangères redessinent le carte d'influence en Afrique centrale. Et pendant que les analystes débattent des minéraux, des sécurités, des souverainetés, une autre bataille se joue. La bataille de l'image de notre pays. Car une nation qui perd la guerre de la narration perd lentement la légitimité de sa cause. Qui parle du Congo autrement que par la guerre. Qui montre notre excellence, qui incarne notre dignité. Lorsque l'une de nos filles s'élève, lorsqu'elle est couronnée Miss Nation Internationale 2024-2025 lorsqu'elle reçoit le prix Miss Nation Charité 2025. Ce n'est pas un simple événement culturel, c'est un acte géopolitique symbolique. Oui, je l'ai bien dit, c'est un acte géopolitique symbolique, car dans le monde moderne, le soft power est une arme stratégique. Les États-Unis ont Hollywood, la France a sa diplomatie culturelle. Et le Congo, nous avons notre diaspora, ceux-là qui font la fierté de notre pays. Le Congo a sa diaspora, a ses femmes, a ses talents. Mais nous sommes organisés pour transformer ces talents en stratégie nationale. Ange Gracia Susuzande représente cette nouvelle génération, une femme qui porte une couronne, mais aussi une cause. Une femme qui marche sur un podium, mais qui parle pour les personnes vivant avec l'épilepsie. Une femme qui vit en diaspora, mais qui porte le Congo comme une mission. Comprenons, une mission avec une cause. Dans les sociétés africaines, la femme a longtemps été aperçue comme soutien. Aujourd'hui, elle devient pilier stratégique. Ce sont les femmes qui façonnent l'éducation, ce sont les femmes qui structurent les familles, ce sont des femmes qui deviennent ambassadrices culturelles. Et dans un contexte régional tendu, où l'on tente parfois de réduire le Congo à ses fragilités, chaque réussite féminine à l'international est une riposte élégante, une réponse silencieuse, une affirmation de souveraineté morale. La vraie question n'est pas pourquoi parler de beauté pendant que l'Est souffre. La vraie question est comment utiliser chaque plateforme pour restaurer l'image et la dignité du Congo. La diplomatie moderne ne se limite pas au président et au ministre. Elle passe par les artistes, par les intellectuels et par le leader communautaire et par le reine qui transforme leur couronne en responsabilité. Comme Gracia Susuzande, la diaspora congolaise ne sommes pas en exil. Nous sommes en mission. Chaque succès ici à Londres, Bruxelles ou Washington doit devenir un levier pour la République. Moi, le vôtre, Blaise Moudiaï ou Moudiaï, le Templier de la République. Je le dis avec gravité, le Congo ne gagnera pas seulement par les armes. Il gagnera par la stratégie, par l'organisation, par la maîtrise de son récit. Ce soir, nous recevons une femme qui comprend que la couronne n'est pas un bijou, c'est un mandat. Ange Gracia Susuzande. Bienvenue dans la majorité silencieuse.
Wow.
I try well?
No, you did it. Mais vraiment, merci.
Really?
Wow.
Ok, mais là,
Quel accueil, je suis touchée.
ah, je comprends, l'accueil chaleureux.
Oui, très. Merci beaucoup de m'avoir, en tout cas.
Je t'en prie. Je t'en prie. Now, tell us, guys.
Yes.
You are at the same time, like we say here, Miss Nation International.
Mm-hmm.
When did you first realize you wanted to enter the world of beauty?
First of all, I want to say thank you for receiving me on this beautiful, marvelous platform, which allows me to express myself and be able to, you know, voice out, if I may say this, myself, but also the causes in which I am fighting for. So thank you as well to all the person who are currently fighting along by myself when it comes to this cause, which really, really touches my heart. Calling out Apostle Mylene Mudiai, my mom, Dr. Christian Bila, my dad, and all my family members. Really want to say thank you, my church, Apostolic Bethel Church, who really stands by my side when it comes to this matter. And so to respond to your...
Yes, walk us through how it started and how you realized that. When did you first realize you wanted to enter the world of beauty? Pageant, what motivated you to represent Congo on the international stage?
I think the first vision or the first image that I had didn't really came from me precisely.
Okay, how did it start?
It really started on the street.
Really?
Wherever I used to go, people always used to notice me somehow. Used to say, "Oh wow, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful." It was always that image, you know. And so it was at first. Oh, I think you need to do modeling. It was modeling at first, because you need to understand the difference between modeling and pageantry. Completely different things.
You will tell them the difference.
I will definitely
between the
tell
two.
you, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so walking on the street, you know, my mom holding my hands, or just being with her sister or an auntie, it would be like, "Oh wow, you're so beautiful. Your skin, please don't bleach or don't do this. Keep your don't fall into that, you know, that trap of the 21st century, the ladies or like diaspora." So it was really that, to the point where I started taking notice of that. So pageantry really came later on, to the point where I thought to myself, why not, you know, go to what's it called, not association, but fashion
If may I interrupt
brand,
you,
if I may say this.
how old were you when it all started?
Oh, I was very young. Wait,
5?
yeah, not even 5. I could say a little bit older. Maybe 6. No. 7, 8.
So 7, 8, you were already walking. Like,
Yes.
oh my God.
Actually, yes.
I wonder what your neighbors were saying at that time.
No, at the time, honestly, my mom, because I went through, you know, several people in terms of my upbringing. So my mom at the time, who Maman Lydie, that I greet, was really the person who really sent me that image of heels. C'était vraiment elle that really initiated me when it comes to the heels, and said, you know what, toi you know, you should not be wearing flats. Heels suit you better, you know. So whenever I walk, for example, with her or with anybody else, it will be really that attraction, like, "Oh, you're beautiful, your heels, oh my God, you're really nice put together." It was really that thing. So later on, that's when I really start like understanding really is beauty, though I didn't know what it was at first, and so going to a fashion industry, who spotted me on the street actually and said, "You're beautiful, we would like to sign you," but unfortunately I wasn't able to
To
dive into
Why?
it.
Was it the parents who
It
didn't?
was mainly brothers.
Were you questioning yourself if they will accept
family.
you as a model?
Not even, it was mainly family, the African mentality, on that fear as well. Oh, mwana nangasala fashion, mondwana, that world
I know
is a
your
bit.
mom, she's a pastor.
Yeah, as
Greet
well.
Mama Milena. Greet you. So your
Exactly.
mom,
Yeah.
were you scared maybe?
Yeah,
into
me, I was really fine with it. It was mainly like
the community,
family. Be like, Zelanda, no, I don't think this is the right time.
So in which stage you realize they will accept you as a model? Let's start first as a model.
Yeah, I believe that it started when I wanted to pull myself out there. It was really me, myself, really. When I saw the flyer of Miss Congo UK,
Okay.
my heart really went for it.
Then you say, let me drop
I
it.
say, you know what? Despite of whoever will say what, let me dive into it.
Who was the first person you discussed with?
I discussed it actually with my co-worker.
Okay.
We were working at that time, because at that time I was working in a nursery as a practitioner, and studying also childcare, and so I love children and so forth. So that discussion really came along, and I didn't know whether I should do it, should I not, and she kind of convinced me. She said, "Grace, you're really beautiful. Why not? It's an experience, and so me diving into it, it was really a life-changing experience, whereby I learned so much, especially confidence.
Tell us, how did winning Miss Popularity and Best Talent in 2017 shaped your confidence? Because that was the first one.
That's the one. That's the one I won. It was really I didn't expect that.
Okay.
I didn't expect that title or best talent.
How long did it take for you to reach that level?
Oh, that was my first pageantry, so obviously I was not prepared like everyone else probably would. I really went with my heart and soul into it, so I was giving my best, giving my energy.
Plus prayer.
Definitely prayer.
Okay.
And so reaching the best personality was like, oh wow, so my personality is shining through. Is it really, speaking loud? Because, sometimes confidence is something that a lot of girls are lacking, especially, when you're growing up and parents are not really talking to the girls and so forth, really to educate them, because you can only give what you have. So at that time, really winning Miss Popularity and Best Talent, it was something that really put joy in my heart, because that was not what I expected. And so it really did something to me, if I may say this.
Really?
Yeah.
And how did your parents reacted when you won about it? Did they consider straight?
They consider it, but at the same
and they
time,
accepted you as a side that you can carry it on as a part of the career?
No, really.
You
know what, I had the support of the community, but when it comes to that title, they were expecting a bigger platform. They were expecting me to win the crown.
So you guys had to bully me and to go higher.
Yes, that's what they wanted.
Okay.
Really, that's what the expectation was, really the crown. It was not really just best talent. Yes, Aibo Yemba, she knows how to sing, or yes, she knows how to perform, or yes, she has a beautiful a personality, but it was really the crown. Because what I've understood with Miss Congo UK 2027, it was all about you becoming the face of it was not just about the crown, but becoming the voice really of the community. And so that was the expectation. So now winning best personality or best talent, it was good, but it was not what they really expected, if I may say this.
So they expected more than that.
Expected more than that.
And then
it was that pressure.
What was the next stage?
The next stage, for them, it was Tikanayo.
Why?
you know, because okay, you did your thing in front of the Congolese community, because everyone has that controversy when it
Yeah.
comes to, you know, pageantry. Not everyone accepts it. And so in front of the Congolese crowd, people, families, some of them, you know what, you did your best, move on to something else.
Before we move forward, there is a young ladies watching you there. Can you tell her the difference between modeling and pageant?
What I can say is between the two is that the model is someone or is a young girl that wears the clothes.
Okay.
She represents the brand behind
Okay.
this person who made it. So Ezalizana Madusu, Ezaliza, I don't know, short or whatever, you're wearing the brand and you're walking straight up, you show the clothes, you come back and they pay you for it. Now, the pageantry is all about charity. It's actually carrying the heart for people. For your country. You are an ambassador of your people. You know, it's more than just wearing a crown, wearing a crown or wearing the clothing, but it's really wearing.
So if I understood the way I say it in French, like diplomatie culturelle.
Exactly. It's really about selling your
culture.
your culture, the beauty, the best thing about you in your country. That's what it is. So
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight at our podcast, we're receiving for you Miss Ange Gracia Susuzande. As you just hear the way she explained the situation, what she's fighting for and what she's been representing Congo to international platform. She's been selling our culture, being the diplomat, the culture, representing our culture to the community, and then sorry for that, representing our culture to the international stage. I have a question regarding I'll stay more into the family. So when you move to the next stage, did you, because the first one was your decision, the second stage was with your family or alone?
Sorry, if you can repeat that.
The first stage was the 2017.
Yes.
The next one, when was that?
It was Miss Africa GB 2018.
2018.
Yes.
Did you move on that stage with your family, going with you, your community, your church?
Woo, that one was myself.
Okay.
It was once again myself. If I may say this, it's like this: the road of pageantry is either you're by yourself or you are with the whole crowd. Is one or the other. Since when I took the decision of really diving into the pageantry, I thought I would have the whole family with me at that time. But it was not the case, you know. I had few people, but not everyone. So when I went for Miss Africa GB, the first one as well, still in the same year, it's like I wanted to challenge myself to think that, okay, you know what, I can do it. Because the first dive was neutral for me. Now the second dive is, okay, you know what, I know a little bit of the stage and let me continue. But at that time, my vision changed. It was all about now fighting for a cause. This is why I really understood what pageantry is all about on Miss Africa GB 2018.
2018, and then how do you balance modeling with your other professional roles?
At that time, it was not that difficult. I mean, I had work. I had my hairstyling. You know, and having the passion for fashion. I always find ways to really balance it. It was not that difficult. I believe it's in time now how the pressure of wanting to win the crown, not just for myself, for the purpose of which I was fighting for. That's when really things start kicking in. It was not at the beginning. So yeah.
So what misconception, because I want to talk about the community, you know, we were talking more about people surround us. I believe you travel from here to Congo with Miss Congo DRC. And then I want you to tell us about the misconception the people have about the beauty queen. The misogynic people, those one, when they look at you, they feel like they can go with you easily.
Yeah.
Did you face those kind of issues, right?
Unfortunately, I did.
You did?
Yes.
And how did you respond to that?
It hurt.
As a Christian?
As a Christian, but just simply as a young lady, to know exactly who you are and the education that you've received from young, especially coming from a background of a mom that is such, an intelligent woman, what's called a dad that has studied, who's a doctor, with a dad that comes from so much wealth, if I say this, that intellectual baggage.
The background.
Exactly. So them are bringing you, and now somebody else coming to pin an image of you because you're standing on the stage fighting for a cause. It hurts. It really puts you to the fact, like, why are you prejudging me, though you don't know me, only because you see me standing on the stage? And this is where, like, my eyes really open up onto this background of pageantry, because when you dive into, you don't know much, but when you start researching, you start understanding the African also mentality, and not just that, but other culture as well, come on, around the world. It really puts you in a certain way of thinking and realizing that, oh wow, there's something that I need to fight here. I need to be able to voice out, and this is where I start speaking now, because being a pageant queen is not just about looking pretty in front of the public, but it's actually being a voice to the voiceless, being the voice to those one who can't speak, cannot really say what they really want to say. Because the African men nowadays says that the woman, her place is in the kitchen. Although the woman in the 21st century, her role is to voice out, to speak out, and she can do whatever she want to do. Really, is to break that stigma that God didn't give me hands and feet to be just in the kitchen, but I'm able to create, I'm able to put out there what I'm able to do, because I have something inside me,
Something inside you. You mentioned something very important, saying you are the voice of the voiceless.
Yes.
I ask you that question because I don't want to dig down, but I know we are in the era of Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know if you follow, you see that on the social media or on the news. My question more is about, have you ever faced things like those, people approaching you, trying to introduce you to men, and kind of Jeffrey Epstein strategy? Have you ever faced something like that?
Not in that way.
That way, yeah.
But what I can say is that I encounter at some time in my life where, but it was okay. You know what? You want this crown? Well, we could do the other thing.
We can facilitate you.
Yeah, by.
Did that happen here in the UK or in Congo?
Here in UK.
In UK.
Yeah. Some proposal, some inside, you like, okay, really what? And of course on my side, knowing who I am and my upbringing, my education, and my belief as a Christian woman, a young lady, that was definitely a no. And then.
So were you ready that I won't accept this kind of a proposal, but still believing I will win, and then you won?
Absolutely, because I believed in myself.
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God. Because you know what? Like, one thing that people don't understand is that when you stepping into contest, pageantry, or even just any competition out there, if you are 10 of you and all of you are Christian, God is with all of you. But there's something that needs to make the difference between you and them. And that is your confidence, and also be able to believe in yourself. It's also the preparation that you are doing in the secret that is completely different from others. It's the time that you probably don't sleep at night, the time you're doing your researches, the time you put your heels on, you keep on preparing yourself, walking backwards up and down. You know, it's the time of sacrifice. That is something that is going to make the difference between you and them. Now, obviously, there is what you just mentioned, whereby someone else can facilitate, can say, you know what, let's do that other way as well. That can also lead you to winning the crown. But let's besides that, there is also this young lady can truly win the crown by making all the sacrifices and truly believe themselves and believing that she can win, it's possible.
La jeune fille qui te regarde en français, peut-être j'aimerais bien partager cette question en français.
Oui.
La jeune fille qui te regarde, si jamais on l'approchait avec ce genre de proposition pour gagner, il faut céder, il faut beaucoup donner hein, dans ce genre-là, du genre Jeffrey Epstein. Toi, tant que chrétienne, qu'est-ce que tu peux la conseiller?
En tant que chrétienne, je dirais d'abord, c'est important de se connaître, de connaître son identité. Il y a beaucoup de jeunes filles en ce moment qui se perdent justement par manque de ne pas savoir justement qui elles sont en soi et aussi en Christ. Et lorsque tu connais ton identité, il y a beaucoup de choses que tu pourras même pas céder, tu pourras même pas dire oui, tu pourras même pas aller vraiment dans cette direction-là. Et je dirais que c'est important de vraiment se connaître et de pouvoir s'aimer. Self-love is very important. This allows you to not dive into things qu'il ne faut pas, tout simplement. Donc, d'abord, de se connaître, mais aussi de pouvoir s'aimer. Et lorsque tu regardes aussi ton background, l'éducation que tu as reçue de tes parents, mais aussi l'éducation qu'on reçoit aussi dans nos églises, parce que c'est aussi des endroits quand même que nous recevons l'éducation. Et ça te permet de pouvoir te contenir et de savoir comment parler et te rediriger justement dans la bonne direction. Donc, en tout cas, tiens-toi ferme, mets confiance en toi, mais aussi à l'Éternel. Et le mot, je pourrais dire encore, c'est vraiment appuie-toi sur ce que Dieu a mis en toi. Tu vois, c'est important.
C'est important.
Ouais.
Et la troisième partie de cette émission, je voudrais discuter avec vous parce que vous avez une charité et the charity of epilepsy and you're advocating for those one living with this. What inspired you to advocate for people living with epilepsy?
What advocate me?
No, what inspired you?
Inspired me. I would say that myself in a way is what I saw after researching deeply about epilepsy. Epilepsy, first of all, is an electrical also called electrical oh wow, it's that electrical thing that happens in your brain which causes fits and seizure. Now, when I start diving into it, this is what pushed me really to say, no, I cannot just stay here. I need to rise up. It's because...
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, yeah.
You live with people who went through this?
Yeah. No, I'm diving into that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm diving into that. So d'abord, parce que d'abord, when I wanted to, you know, to rise that flag of epilepsy, that was because, first of all, I needed to understand really what's epilepsy.
Okay.
Tu peux avoir mal à la tête, mais tu comprends pas exactement la cause de ce mal de tête.
Okay.
Donc, il faut faire des recherches. Et quand j'ai commencé, when I started really doing researches, especially down in Congo, DRC, this is when pushed me to rise up even more. But now coming backwards is something really dear to my heart because myself, I went through it.
You went through it?
Yeah.
Walk us through. Tell us.
12 years of epilepsy.
Really?
It was not easy.
Oh.
Ce n'était pas facile du tout. Le stigma que le monde, en tout cas, a créé tout autour de cette maladie est réel. and I faced it every single day of my life. I mean, since the time it started until the time it ended, really,
12
it was
years.
12 years of
Oh,
rejection,
yeah.
12 years of prejudgment, of insult, of my God, of so many negative words, of whew, my God, what can I faced it. I faced it at
Really?
work, I faced it in school, I faced it in at university, I faced it at church, I faced it
Really?
on the street. I faced it. It was
In the
not
scale
a
of 1 to 10,
yeah.
in the month, how many times you had a crisis?
Whew, in a month. Mm,
Once?
no. It was in a month, it was many.
Many.
I can't count.
Are you
I
okay?
can no no.
Oh, do you want us to stop?
No.
We can take a break?
No,
Or...
I don't want to stop. Do you know why? Because as much as this is hurting me, I've gone through it and I've been victorious. You know, because I don't want to stand here and facing the camera or facing you saying I'm still a victim, because I'm not. You know, but there is something definitely that I faced, and today I am not. I am who I am today because of it.
Should I call you a survivor?
You can call me a survivor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce you to the survivor of epilepsy. Today she's fighting the cause, not because she's a stranger to it, because she went through the rejection, she went through all the type of things you know in our community we can cause. But as a survivor, daughter of God, daughter of Jesus Christ, she came out of it. Tell us, when you came out of it, what was the relief of the family?
Didn't even know.
Oh, really?
Because how it happened, it was, je dirais un miracle, parce que en fait, dans mon cas, in my case of epilepsy, it was not that I was born with it. See, this is what the stigma also come from. Il y a tellement de gens qui se disent parce que botaminango okendete, or because this, because that, you cannot develop it later on in life, and all these things. Et c'est vraiment important de comprendre c'est quoi vraiment l'épilepsie, comment ça marche et quelles sont les voies pour justement vaincre. Est-ce que c'est possible? Bien sûr que c'est possible. C'est possible. Avant, on pouvait dire ce n'est pas possible, mais maintenant, avec the surgery that you can really go through, on peut vraiment te guérir aussi. Mais il y a aussi ce autre chose que le monde justement ne veut pas. Merci. It's that other side, the spiritual side of it, whereby on peut jeter un mauvais sort sur toi. Et quelqu'un qui ne t'aime pas, quelqu'un qui veut vraiment détruire ta vie, peut être aussi la cause justement de cette maladie. Et c'est triste, mais c'est réel.
You know, when you were speaking, I feel like go like
c'est réel, et c'est quelque chose que le monde doit savoir. C'est you have the two sides, you know. We live in a world.
Fight both battles.
You need to understand
the medical and
absolutely,
spiritual.
Absolutely. When I today in my life, whenever I look at situation, des choses qui ne, tu vois vraiment de tes yeux aussi mbaté. Ne regarde pas seulement avec tes yeux physiques. Regarde là aussi le côté. Des yeux spirituels. For those who are Christian or spiritual, really look at it on the other side, because there is something that is truly going on that you need to look at it. Et si tu n'as pas un pasteur, un vrai pasteur, quelqu'un, il faut chercher quelqu'un qui peut vraiment t'aider. Et ça, c'était de mon cas. Mon cas, c'était vraiment spirituel, et dont j'ai pu, dans mon cas aussi, j'ai eu la chance de rencontrer ou d'avoir une mère justement comme l'apôtre Mylène Moudiaï, qui elle aussi a pu guérir d'autres épilepsies, les gens épileptiques, pardon, et donc avec moi, c'était pas strange, pour si je peux dire ça comme ça, de justement de prier pour moi et de pouvoir
What is the name of the church again?
Apostolic Bethel Church. Aujourd'hui, nous célébrons 19 ans d'existence et c'est merveilleux.
19e anniversaire de l'église
Ouais.
apostolique Bethel
World Life
avec
Ministry.
Maman Mylène Moudiaï, que nous saluons, Maman Mylène.
Voilà.
Et nous vous invitons chaque dimanche dans cette église.
Ouais.
Vous avez entendu un témoignage excellent, c'est-à-dire un témoignage, un miracle de guérison. Et I'm very proud of you, you know.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you coming out and speaking about it so easily, because, you know, many people, they don't come forward.
Absolutely.
And
They
speak about
don't,
it.
they stay behind. And this is what it's all about, you know, in my case, pageantry, because I became a voice to the voiceless. When I'm talking about voiceless, it's those ones who are suffering from epilepsy.
Exactly.
Par exemple, j'ai eu à voir des images affreux, des enfants qui ont été brûlés, des enfants qu'on fait boire des huiles d'onction, soi-disant parce qu'ils sont épileptiques, des enfants qu'on a chassés de leur maison, des enfants qui sont dans les rues, mais qui n'ont rien, des enfants qui sont abandonnés parce qu'ils sont épileptiques. And I'm just like, why? You know, it's quelque chose que tu... Oh my God. Something that you fear is something that you will you won't be able to understand, and this is what really is a shame when it comes to the African culture. And on met ça toujours au thé akende comme on a witch doctors, des you know, les chefs coutumiers, it's not my bête, but at the end of the day, it's really trying to look deeper beyond of just that side. You know, and this is where I come in to say that it's not just spiritual, it's not just physical, but you need to look at it and really see where to tackle it, where to
tackle it, and you need to consider both battles, like
Absolutely.
we say, medical and spiritual,
Yes.
because we don't know how to identify where it comes from.
Voilà. Et je ne dis pas que parce que tu es épileptique il faut mettre la bacicité. Non, non.
The reason why we say you need
ton
to
cas.
face both battles,
Voilà.
the medical one
Exactement.
plus spiritual
Et
one.
s'il faut aller aux directions où le docteur te dit, voilà, you need to go for surgery. If you need to go for surgery, go for surgery. If you need to go to a pastor, go to seek a man of God. But do not be blind about it and really face the truth when it comes to your situation.
And don't be shy if you really facing this, you're going through this.
Yes.
You have someone who can advocate for you. You have someone who can talk to you. You have someone who can comfort you. Yeah. Reason why Grace created this charity supporting those one in need. How can the listeners contribute or get involved in your charity work? And what is the name of your charity, by the way?
It's called Enoch.
Enoch. Tell us about Enoch. Just in 1 minute.
Yes, Enoch simply means epilepsy is not a curse.
Epilepsy is not a curse.
If I may say, it's not just a curse, because the reality is, you know, need to look at the physical and the spiritual side.
Exactly.
But it's not just a curse. And the reason behind Enoch is to be able to bring a campaign of comment on appelle ça? The word sensibilisation. Voilà. Okay. Because you cannot just stand here and start for example, let's just say you start having a fit right now, seizure right now. If me or someone else in the room don't know much about this, you may die. You really if you hit your head in the wrong place, that's it. You're gone. And that is something that one of my sisters in the community here in London died last year. You know, a lot of people do not know much about, you know, epilepsy. And this is what Enoch comes from, in order to break the stigmatization behind this false image, to say that, oh, it's, you know, it's just, what's it called? It's just about your movement, or just about is a mental illness, or ça vient juste bakokonayo, or tu vois, des trucs comme ça. Ce n'est pas seulement ça. And really, we want to touch people from the streets, you know, schools, when it comes to what's it called, even in the hospitals, places where there are people, in order to make them understand or teach them ways of how to deal with epilepsy. If this happens right now to one of their sisters, one of their brothers, how to really help them. You know, not long ago, I just came from Miss Universe DRC 2025 competition, and just couple months after, there is this young lady from Lubumbashi who contacted me through Instagram and say, I saw what you did, and you know, your campaign and your project. I've never had epilepsy in my life, but this is what's happening right now to me. And I just went to the doctor, and ils m'ont dit que j'ai l'épilepsie. Et j'ai pensé à toi. I thought about you, and this is what I'm reaching out to you. Can you talk to me about it? And I felt really overwhelmed. I'm like, wow, someone actually saw me and saw how I was really speaking about this case of epilepsy, and I was able to redirect her literally with my mom. And also
some
doctor,
medical advices as well.
The doctor,
and which direction to
exactly
take.
the doctor Kazadi, Prince Kazadi, who is what's it called, the lead of association ASLIC, with whom we're working with
Here or in Congo?
in Congo. They're based in Lubumbashi, in Kinshasa. Right now he is in Morocco, you know, doing some research when it comes to this case of epilepsy. So it's just to say that it is not something light, that, you know, that just something that I'm taking it lightly, but it's something I'm carrying really in my heart.
Something you're carrying in your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're talking about Ange Gracia Susuzande. We're discussing about her charity, and you might need to get involved into this. You mentioned your Instagram. What is your pseudo in Instagram?
My Instagram is I am Susu_official.
Spell it quickly, please.
I am don't in English. I am _ Susu SUSU. No. I am Susu, then underscore official.
Official.
Yes.
Get involved, help those one in need, and God will bless you, because remember, she decided because she went through it. But you might contribute to save more lives. I can contribute with this platform, Mudiai Media, whenever you want to pass your message, whenever you want to discuss. I think maybe once a month we might organize something.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, just advise, maybe 5 minutes, talking to those one. They want to listen to some advice on how to save someone in the situation.
Yes.
And then you mention something can hit your head somewhere and cause something. Well, you are welcome. Whenever you need, you want to publish something, you know how to contact us, and then we will do it free of charge, because we want to help our community. Those one, they holding themselves, they don't want to come forward and, you know, talk about their situation, but at least this is la majorité silencieuse, remember. So we are the voice of the voiceless.
Of the voiceless, exactly.
Alors, chers amis, si la régie est ensemble avec nous, nous avons un cas de deuil dans ma famille, là où nous tournons cette émission. J'ai perdu ma tante, Maman Patience Ngoudiamboui, la petite sœur de ma mère. Donc, et le programme est sur vos petits écrans. Et nous sommes en deuil, donc je suis là. C'est juste parce que je vis la cause des grâces et il fallait l'en parler, il fallait discuter avec Ange Gracia Susuzande. Et do you have the last message to that young lady who's watching you regarding your professional experience, your ministry? You sing at the church, right?
Yeah, I sing. I'm a youth leader. I'm
leader.
a church, yes. And
le dernier mot en français.
Le dernier mot en français, waouh. J'ai tellement à dire, mais je pense que c'est important de dire que tu es forte. Là où tu es, ne te minimise pas. Ne vois pas seulement ce qui se passe tout autour de toi. Ta réalité ne fait pas de toi qui tu es. Mais c'est à toi aussi de pouvoir relever ta tête et de pouvoir changer les choses avec ce que tu as. moi, je viens de quelque part et je sais que je vais quelque part. Et c'est justement, c'est ce que j'essaie de te communiquer à toi aussi, que tu viens de quelque part, tu es ici, mais tu vas quelque part. Crois en toi et crois justement à ce que Dieu a mis en toi. Et j'aimerais dire aussi que nous sommes en train de pouvoir pousser cette plateforme de l'épilepsie de Enoch. Et là où tu es, en tout cas, si tu as besoin d'aide, si tu as besoin d'une grande sœur, tu as besoin de quelqu'un pour parler, en tout cas, je suis là. Reach out to me. Écris-moi, parle-moi. En tout cas, je serai en mesure de pouvoir aussi consoler et si pas te rediriger justement vers les bonnes personnes qui peuvent aussi t'aider, toi, que tu sois une fille, que tu sois un garçon, que tu sois à Londres ou juste en Europe ou à Kinshasa, peu importe là où tu es, si tu entends ma voix, en tout cas que ça résonne dans tes oreilles, dans ton cœur, tu n'es pas seul, tu n'es pas seul. Et encore merci, merci à toi, merci à l'équipe qui m'a permis justement de m'asseoir ici et de pouvoir passer ce message d'encouragement et de... euh, voilà, c'est un peu ça.
She knows where she came from and she knows where she's going. Ange Gracia Susuzande reminds us that beauty is not just appearance.
Yes.
It is purpose, compassion, discipline, and faith.
Yes.
She's proof that a crown is not the destination. It is a responsibility. From Congo to the world stage, from modeling to ministry, from glamour to charity. She represents a generation of empowering African women who refuse to be limited. Can I do it in French too?
Oh, well, yeah, you should.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
you should.
Ce soir, nous avons compris une chose. La bataille moderne n'est pas seulement militaire ou économique. Elle est culturelle et elle est narrative.
Ouais.
Elle est symbolique. Une couronne ne peut être un outil d'influence. Un micro peut être un instrument de diplomatie. Une femme engagée peut être une stratégie nationale. La diaspora congolaise doit comprendre qu'elle n'est pas en périphérie du pouvoir. Elle est une extension stratégique du Congo. Ange Gracia Susuzande représente cette nouvelle génération élégante mais consciente, spirituelle mais stratégique et culturelle. Mais politique aussi.
Oui.
Et peut-être la vraie question n'est pas que peut faire le Congo pour sa diaspora, mais plutôt que peut faire la diaspora pour transformer l'image et les destins du Congo. Mesdames et messieurs, abonnez-vous sur notre chaîne Moudiaï Media. Nous avons changé le nom de la chaîne BMWM-12 pour Moudiaï Media pour faciliter beaucoup de gens. Votre émission, La majorité silencieuse de votre humble serviteur, Moudiaï, le Templier de la République. Bonsoir chez vous.
Moko. Tatabo. Mama bo.